जय गौर श्री राधा रमनो विजयते. Tanya, can you see me, बच्चे? Pallavi, can you hear me, beta? But I can't hear you lately, बच्चे. I hope everything is okay. Okay. I welcome you all to the Sutra, Stotra and Shastra class of Nimaipathshala. This is an English batch wherein the entire class is being conducted in Hindi, in English, wherein we teach Sutra, Stotra, and Shastra, which are three respective elements of this class. Wherein in the first segment we teach the shlokas of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. The second part is for the Stotra, in which we are doing Shri Vishnu Sahastranaam, and we end the class. We conclude it with a beautiful sutra to lead us in an effective way of living. And if the some time is left, we're going to take some question answers as well. So without any further delay, quickly we are going to jump into the class. But before we start the class, two more very important announcement. Announcement number one, as I have just posted on Instagram, you all have to learn, make your children learn, make your parents learn, make your husband learn, make your mother-in-law learn. You all have to learn the 10 shlokas that you will be getting one every day for the next 10 days. I am trying to not give you those shlokas which are very, very popular, like Karmanyevadhikaraste, like those shlokas that we have done before in the class and we have learned. We are not going to take those shlokas, but we are going to take 10 very, very important shlokas of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. And this Gita Jayanti, which is on the 11th, we have to learn and record all of them, and hence, become rich in the eyes of Sri Radha Raman Lal. We have to really put in this effort. These are not very difficult shlokas. If you learn it, if you try to sing the shloka 5-6 times, you're going to easily get the verse correct in terms of pronunciation. Okay, so very, very important. And secondly, on the 11th of December, we are hosting a very big and elaborate yagna of the entire Srimad Bhagavad Gita in Amritsar. If any of you lives in Punjab or somewhere from where you can commute easily to Chandigarh, you are more than welcome. We are going to release a poster and the information regarding the same. But because we have released the first video of Sri Gita Jayanti, I just wanted to update all of you that on 11th December, we are going to have a very elaborate, a very pious, wherein we have about 21 Yagya Kund burning together, and about 1,000 Vaishnavas getting together at one place reciting these shlokas of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. And with every shlok, we are putting an ahuti towards Yagya Bhagwan. So if any one of you wants to come, please get connected with us. If you want to some arrangement for your stay, we'll help you out with that also, because on 11 the program is going to be in the morning. We are going to have the yagya, and in the evening we are going to have some kirtan in Amritsar only. So if any one of you is interested, please get in touch with the official number of Nimaipathshala. And now without any further delay, we'll start the class. Srimad Bhagavad Gita chapter number 7. We are going to, date is 11th of December, after 10 days on Gita Jayanti. Okay, so we are going to today we are going to conclude, we are going to end with the seventh chapter. The last five shlokas of seventh chapter we are going to do today in class. Till now Bhagwan has clearly told to Arjun that, Arjun, those people who completely believe in me, those people who have fully surrendered in the lotus feet, and those people who thoroughly have the confidence that Radha Raman is always with them. Radha Raman says that I always make sure that I make the other person feel my presence as well. If you are not feeling Sri Radha Raman Lal so far in your life, that means still you are somewhere deviated. Still you have some confusions in your heart. That is why even if Radha Raman Lal is trying to, express his love to you, he's unable to do it, because the only way Radha Raman Lal can, the only way Sri Thakur ji can, only way Sriman Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ji can bestow his mercy on his bhaktas is when they completely surrender, when they are fully dedicated in their field. They have Ananya Nishtha. That means whosoever comes in front of me, I have respect for everybody, but mine is only one. And the day you start practicing this in your personal life, then gradually you start to feel the reciprocation. You start to see that when you're sad and when you are expressing yourself to the supreme is expressing his guidance to you in some or the other form. We just released one video on Nimaipathshala some days back, wherein it was clearly told that when you are seeking from him, he is supreme. He can take any form, he can speak any language, he can become anything, but he will come in some form, some way, some words, some advice you will get across in your life, that Radha Ramanji will be sending to you to overcome your problem. But how will this reach you? Till the time you will not write the correct address, how do you think the letter is going to reach to you? Right? We are writing the letter every day, every day, and we are posting the letter also. But the irony is that we are posting it on the wrong address. How is it going to reach? So we have to make sure that our address is stagnant, is fixed, and what we are writing in that letter should be completely surrendered to that one beloved of ours. So quickly, we'll take the first slok of today's class, which is Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 7. Sorry, chapter number 7, shlok number 26. वेदाहं समतीतानि वर्तमानानि चार्जुन भविष्याणि च भूतानि मां तु वेद न कश्चन. So we'll have the anuvad, the meaning of the words in Hindi, and then I'm going to explain the shlok to you in English. The class is in English. The Monday batch that we have of Nimaipathshala, this precisely this batch is in English. So if anybody has a problem in understanding English, please, you're more than welcome in tomorrow's class, which is Tuesday, same time, same link. The same class is going to be in Hindi as well. अर्जुन, हे अर्जुन, समतीतानि, पूर्व में व्यतीत हुए च और वर्तमानानि, वर्तमान में स्थित च तथा भविष्यानि, आगे होने वाले भूतानि, सब भूतों को अहम, मैं वेद जानता हूं, परंतु मां, मुझको कश्चन, कोई भी श्रद्धा भक्त रहित पुरुष नहीं जानता. As we all have always learned in Shri Chatushloki Bhagavatam, wherein Bhagwan has completely openly elaborated that for me, present for us, past is gone, right? Present is what we are living, and future is going to be something that we don't know and which will come to us, right? We don't know what's going to happen. But for Bhagwan, this is not the scenario. For Bhagwan, this is past, this is present, and this is future. For example, this is past, this is present, this is future. So can you see all three fingers of mine? Right? You all can see. So you all can see that if I have a scar on one finger, or what is going to, if my nail is broken on the other finger, you can easily see, right? But for us, these three are not parallel. For Bhagwan can see what happened in the past. Bhagwan can see what is happening in the future, and Bhagwan very well knows that what is in store for all of you in the future. So Bhagwan is saying that I can see everything today, yesterday, and tomorrow. But human beings can only remember what happened in the past, or can live what is happening to them in the present. But they would not know what is going to happen in the future. But Bhagwan says, I am a part of me is there in every human being, but still they are different from me. I am different from them. And Bhagwan is clearly saying, Bhavishya cha mam tu veda na kaschana. Bhagwan is not saying that I know everything and you know something. That is what Bhagwan is saying. But Bhagwan is saying, like, I know everything about you. You can also know everything about me. But a person who doesn't love me, a person who doesn't want to know me, a person who doesn't want to dedicate, surrender his action for me, that person would never know me. For example, you go to a birthday party, there you meet somebody, right? You meet somebody, you say hello. That person say hello. And then you say, hey, what's your name? That person say, hey, my name is Garima. And then say, what's your name? She says, oh, my name is Tanu. Oh, wow, what nice name. So what are you doing? Then she would know I'm a student. Then what are you doing? I'm studying in a college. My hobbies are this, my activities are this. When you will talk to each other, you would know everything about each other. Why? Because you are interacting with each other. You are showing that emotion of connection towards each other. But do you think that people around in the party would know Tanu as well as Garima knows her? If everybody else in the party are strangers, would they know Tanu as better as Garima? No, right? They would not know a lot of things about Tanu, which Garima would know. Why? Because Garima is talking with Tanu. Garima has established that relationship with Tanu. It's same with God. Bhagwan saying, those who interact with me, those who are constantly talking to me, I talk to them. I interact with them. I reciprocate. If they're asking questions, I'm telling them answers. But those who do not have emotion with me, those who are not talking to me, those who are not friends with me, I do not make them feel my presence. Very fair enough, right? If you're in a party of 100 people, you are interacting with five, you would know only those five. You would not know the entire crowd in the party. The same way, Bhagwan says, I know everybody. I am the host of the birthday party. All those who have come in the party are my known people because I have invited them. But they all, it's not necessary that they all would know me that better as well. Why? Because only who are friends with me would know the secrets that I have. So it is very, very valid that Bhagwan is saying that a person who is not inclined towards me would never feel my presence. Mam tu Veda न कश्चन. That means जो परंतु मुझे भक्त के सिवाय कोई प्राणी नहीं जानता. A person who has surrendered to me, only that person knows about me. Only that is the person whom I tell. That, you see, Bhagwan is not telling everybody who's fighting in the war. He's only guiding and telling Arjun. He's only giving solutions to the, or maybe answers to the questions and confusions of Arjun. Why? Because Arjun is Sakha of Bhagwan. He is doing everything for Bhagwan. He's saying, Bhagwan, you guide me, I will do it. Karpanya dosho pahata svava. Shishya, he's saying that I have completely surrendered to you and now I am your disciple. So now you guide me and I will walk through whatever you'll tell me to. So next shlok, please look on your screens. इच्छाद्वेष समुत्थेन द्वन्द्वमोहेन भारत सर्वभूतानि सम्मोहं सर्गे यान्ति परन्तप. हे भरतवंशी अर्जुन, सर्गे संसार में इच्छा द्वेष समुत्थेन, इच्छा और द्वेष से उत्पन्न द्वंद्व मोहेन, सुख दुख के द्वंद्व रूप मोह से सर्वभूतानि संपूर्ण प्राणी सम्मोहन अत्यंत अज्ञानता को प्राप्त होते हैं. There are two things that Bhagwan is talking here. One is Ichha and Dvesh. Ichha means attachment, Rag, love, Prem. This is mine. He's my son, he's my son, she's my mother, she's my friend. The all the relations that we are emotionally attached to. And second is dvesh, that means jealousy. These two are the biggest culprits why you are not able to get out of the vicious circle of life and death. Why? Because till the time you have these two poisonous characters in your life, you will never be able to get connected to, or maybe dedicate your every action in the lotus feet of Radharaman. The more you are attached to the world in terms of love or hatred, the less you are attached to the Supreme. This is the rule. The more you go this side, the less you are this side. The more you go this side, automatically you will be lesser the other side. So Bhagwan is saying कि हे भरत वंशों में उत्पन्न शत्रुतापन अर्जुन, राग और द्वेष से उत्पन्न होने वाले द्वंद मोह से, when you have attachment or jealousy, you will never, never, never be able to take the right decision in your life. Why? Because if you're emotionally connected to somebody and that somebody has done something wrong, and you need to take the right decision to maybe tell that this is not right, somewhere because he belongs to you, you will mellow down and you will not take the right decision of doing the right thing at that time, and that is going to become a pap in your life. And that for to nullify that pap, you have to eventually come back again and go through many hardships. Are you agreeing with that? And simultaneously, if you have jealousy from somebody, you're always constantly trying to do something, insult them, or probably do something by which they do not progress. Why? Because you're jealous of them. They are occupying a larger portion of your brain and your heart. And that larger portion of your brain and your heart, you are not involving in the Supreme, but you're thinking about that rivalry. So again, the more you are indulging yourself with more people, it's very important to sit down one day, make a list of all the friends you have, and rationally think who all deserve to be your actual friends, who are actually your well wishers. Please, decrease the crowd that you have, uh, you have really, the crowd you have around you, you really need to cut that down. It is very important. The lesser you involve yourself with people, lesser relations, lesser friends, lesser distractions, lesser, things that really, catch your attention, the more you will be able to get inclined towards the other side of this birth, which is the spiritual world. So Bhagwan is saying that attachments and jealousy, these two always deviate the people towards doing the wrong things. And eventually, when you are deviating yourself from getting connected to the Supreme, you are getting connected to the friends, the family, the friends of friends, sisters. Then Bhagwan says, then eventually what happens? Then that time you are just meditating upon them. And you antakale cha mameva smaran muktava kalevaram. Bhagwan is saying, if you are meditating only on them, if you are loving only them, if you are hating the people around them, in your last times, you are only going to remember them. And what will happen then? In the next birth, you're going to take birth for them. So if you are really, having rivalry, you are saying wrong thing towards them, then you're going to probably become a servant of their home, who is going to get beaten up by them only because you already have done so much wrong in this life to, really make your karmas horribly bad. So it is very, very important to rationally think who belongs to me. My parents, my family, my sister, my brother, they belong to me. Radha Ramanji has given birth to me, so I have to be very good. I have to do the right thing for them, and they belong to me, but I have to serve them only with an intention of making Shri Radharaman happy. This is the duty he has given to me. Irrespective, I'm telling you very honestly, the lesser people you have in your life, the calmer you will be, the happier you will be, and more contented you will be, and more effectively you will be able to concentrate on the goals of your life. The more friends you have, after 5 minutes, Unnati is calling. Unnati has hung up, then Poonam is calling. Oh, Poonam, do you know that? Oh, then Krishna is calling. Then what time would you have in your life to really talk on the phone, or maybe through your telepathy with Radharaman Lal? Do you think you would have any spare time? It is very, very important. So Bhagwan is completely saying Ichha and Dvesh. These two are the biggest culprits to involve and distract you from connecting with the Supreme. So the lesser you get involved with people, the lesser attachments you have. Whosoever is doing whatsoever in their life, it's their journey, it's their destiny. If they are progressing, they definitely have done something good in the past time, that they are getting that kind of benefits. And you being jealous is not going to help them, or maybe deteriorate them in any way. The only thing that is going to deteriorate is your emotion. If somebody is wearing a very branded watch, or maybe if somebody is sitting on a sofa in a katha, and you wanted to sit on a sofa but you couldn't sit on the sofa, and you got to sit on the floor, and you're very jealous of the person who is sitting in front on the sofa and relishing katha comfortably, do you think you being jealous has affected that person in any form? He's still sitting, enjoying, wah, 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 wah. He's enjoying everything. And you are like, oh my God, my legs are paining. Oh my God, why is he enjoying? Oh my God, he's teasing me. You being teased by your own self is going to only bring trouble to you, nobody else. So why do you think that you deserve to get punished like that? So be very choosy. Stop gathering crowd around you. I want to be around people. The first quality of a person who is getting attached to Krishna is that he starts to enjoy being alone. It is not important to always get surrounded by people and oh, this happened, that happened, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You're like, please leave me alone for some time so that I can just sit, relax, maybe meditate in the lotus feet of Radha, maybe talk to him. So it is very, very important to protect yourself from these two things, because Bhagwan is saying these two things are the root cause of people becoming agyani mood. That means people becoming unwise and doing wrong things and getting complex in the vicious circle. The next slok is going to reflect on your screens. Yesham tvantagatam papam jananam punyakarmanam te dvanda moha nirmukta bhajanti mamadrivrataha. तू परंतु निष्काम भाव से पुण्य कर्मणाम श्रेष्ठ कर्मों का आचरण करने वाले ये शाम जिन जना नाम पुरुषों का पाप अंतगतम नष्ट हो गया है, वे द्वंद्व मोह निर्मुक्त, राग द्वेष जनित द्वंद्व रूप मोह से मुक्त, दृढ़ व्रत दृढ़ निश्चय भक्ति वाले मनुष्य मुझको ही भजते हैं. सो देखो, इफ द ओनली वे, सी, getting complexed by doing wrong and getting pap in your life is as dangerous as doing good things and gathering punyas. Pap and punyas both are dangerous, and they both are going to bring you back to this vicious circle. You need to understand this very wisely. So, what is Bhagwan saying? You have to not get attached, not get jealous. You have to do nothing for yourself. You have to do everything as I have told you to do. And when you have done it, just give the accountability that yes, Bhagwan, you gave me this job, I have done it in the best way I can do, and now you take care of it. So Bhagwan is saying this kind of bhakti is called Nishkam Bhakti. Nishkam Bhakti means whatever I am doing, the only reason, nobody is mine, I am of nobody. What I'm going to do is only going to be centered around if this is right in the eyes of Radharaman or not. So when he is that ultimately checker of all your karmas, all your deeds, then Bhagwan is saying you are just like a speaker. Speaker, say, for example, if the speaker is throwing a voice which is very, very hard, maybe not melodious, do you think you're going to hit the speaker? It's the fault of the, are you going to beat the speaker? How dare you, speaker? You're being so, problematic for my ears. Oh my god, just speaker, shut up. Speaker, keep quiet. If you behave like this, who is the mad one here? You are the mad one. It's not the fault of the speaker. It is the responsibility of the person singing on the mic. It's the responsibility of that person, that whatsoever is coming from the speaker, nobody is going to yell at the speaker, but is going to take the person speaking on the mic as the responsible. So Bhagwan is clearly saying, you can understand from this example, that we all need to become the speakers of Shri Radharaman Lal. And whatever he's speaking on the mic, that do this, do that, we need to strictly do that in aspect of which makes Sri Radharaman happy. So that ways, whatever we are doing. This body is doing, but we are not the reason of doing it. So whatsoever you are doing, may it be good or bad, may, we say speaking a lie is very bad, right? But sometimes speaking a lie could also be a good karma. I'll give you an example. For example, you go to a hospital, and there's somebody who's suffering from cancer. So before going inside, the son of that mother told you that my mother has cancer, but we have not told her that she has cancer, because she might really, become really demotivated, and she might not be able to fight it back. So we have not told her as yet. So you'll be like, okay, I will not say anything about that. The moment you go inside, that lady asks you, oh, wow, wow, Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. You say, Radhe, Radhe. She's like, have you talked to doctor? Am I going to be okay? And then what are you going to say? Yes, the doctor has said you're going to be absolutely okay very soon. You're going to go back home really, really soon. So ideally, you are not speaking the truth, right? But still speaking something that is going to become something, so a reason of happiness for the other person, thinking the benefit, well wisher of the other person, that is going to be a good karma. So Bhagwan is saying, this world is really complex. You would really not know that speaking truth is a good karma, or speaking a lie is a good karma, because both can be a good karma and both can be a bad karma. So Bhagwan is saying, what you need to do, you don't need to understand this world from the aspect of the world, because then you will never be able to take the right decision. What you need to do, you need to take every decision thinking, is this going to make Sri Radharaman happy? Is the work that he's told me, is what is being spoken on this mic, am I delivering that the same way? Now, for example, if the speaker is speaking on the mic and he's speaking very well, singing very well, but there is some problem in the speaker, the wire is not proper, the speaker is saying choo, chee, choo, then you're like, oh my god. You're like, please, get the speaker right. So what, the mechanic will come, he'll tight the wires, and then the speaker is going to throw the same thing that the person who's speaking on the mic is saying. Then you'll be happy. The person on the mic is going to be happy. So we need to make sure that whatever is being spoken by the Supreme, we are able to deliver that without any failure. So the only, I would say, it is very difficult to judge in this world what is right and what is wrong. So just be patient enough to, for 2 minutes, reflect that, is this going to be beneficial for my eternal journey or not? That is going to give you the best answer, which is going to help you. So in the next shloka, which is going to reflect on your screen, sorry. जरामरणमोक्षाय मामाश्रित्य यतन्ति ये ते ब्रह्म तद्विदुः कृत्स्नम् अध्यात्मं कर्म चाखिलम्। ये जो माँ मेरे आश्रित्य, शरण होकर जरा मरण मोक्षाय, जरा और मरण से छूटने के लिए, मतलब जन्म और मरण से छूटने के लिए यत्न करते हैं ते वे पुरुष उस ब्रह्म को, कृत्स्नम संपूर्ण अध्यात्म को तथा संपूर्ण कर्मों को जानते हैं. We need to understand that when we are doing everything, thinking the supreme in our back of our mind, and whatever we are doing, even in our actions, the actions are reflecting the ultimate goal of our life. So Bhagwan is saying at that time, you never have to become underconfident. Why? If you are doing something for me, if you are, doing anything, keeping me in your heart and your mind, so it is absolutely true that in the end, as a result, also you are going to get me only. So whatever you are doing, the intention of you doing that thing is going to reflect what you are going to get as a result of doing that thing. For example, if I'm doing something for the happiness of Radha Ramanji, if I'm doing something to ultimately make him happy, it's him always in my head. So as a result of every action, I am only going to get him one step more closer to me. It's Radharaman. Radharaman is walking one step closer. Again, anything you're doing is for Radharaman, then again you are becoming one step closer. So it is very, very important. The more you remember him, the more he's going to become closer to you. So it is very, very important to understand. So in this shlok, what is Bhagwan saying? That वृद्धावस्था और मृत्यु से मुक्त पाने के लिए जो मनुष्य मेरा आश्रय लेकर प्रयत्न करते हैं, वे उस ब्रह्मा को, संपूर्ण अध्यात्म को और संपूर्ण कर्मों को जान लेते हैं. सो भगवान इज क्लियरली सेइंग, so Bhagwan is clearly saying that those people who want to finally get rid of this continuous births and death, what they do, they stop doing anything to please the world around. Because if you are doing things for the world, for the people around you, for the relations around you, you are eventually going to get them. Whatever you are doing, keeping what thing in your mind will influence what you are going to get as a result. If you are doing everything for the world, for the people around you, you're going to get the people. You're going to get the world again. But if you are doing everything only for the happiness of Radha Raman Lal, he's saying you never have to think twice about it, because if you are doing everything for me, then in the end you are going to get me as well. Brahma Arpanam, Brahma Havir, Brahmagnau, Brahmanahutam, Brahmaiva Tena Gantavyam, Brahma Karma Samadhina. So if your every action, your eating is influenced by Radha Ramanji, your watching is influenced by Radha Ramanji, if your hearing is influenced by Radha Ramanji, if your actions are influenced by Radha Ramanji, if your thought process is influenced by Radha Ramanji, so Radha Ramanji says, no matter what you do, it's not you. It's just your body, just like that speaker, but it's actually me who is doing it through you. So neither you are doing any path, nor you are gathering any kind of punyas. What you are doing is serving the Lord directly. So Bhagwan is saying those people who are in their current life doing everything for me, वे उस ब्रह्म को, संपूर्ण अध्यात्म को और संपूर्ण कर्मों को जान जाते हैं. So they know there is no hard way to please the God. I'm telling you very honestly. People think, oh, we have to do a lot of bhakti, we have to do so much of we have to learn so much of shlokas, we have to learn so much, do so much of chanting. Just tell me one thing: who is the eternal most loved ones of Bhagwan Shri Krishna? Gopis. If you all agree with me, do you think gopis have done malas? It's not that I'm saying that don't do mala. Please don't get don't misinterpret this statement. Do you think gopis used to do mala? Do you think gopis used to recite shlokas? Do you think gopis used to do many hard tapas to please Krishna? Gopi used to do a very small everything every morning when they used to churn the butter. The only thought they had was that I am making it for Krishna. Everything that they used to do was just thinking that this is for Krishna, and they never went anywhere. In fact, Krishna came to their door to steal that butter from them. So Bhagwan is saying it is very important to understand that whatsoever you are doing, it is for me. Only if you have this thought process in your heart and your mind, then you are the most wise person on the planet. A person who knows the ultimate way to reach to me. Because and the journey is also going to be smaller. Why? Because when you're always meditating on Krishna, Radha Raman Lal has to walk towards you. So when you are meditating on him and walking towards him, on the other side, Radha Raman is also meditating upon you and walking towards you. It is a very parallel thought process. The more you are thinking of Lord, the Lord has to think the same for you. When I'm saying Radha Raman, so Radha Raman like, oh, what happened? When saying Radha Raman, what happened? Radha Raman, what happened? So Radha Raman, like, all the time when you're doing it for me, then Radha Raman is always concentrating upon you and only you. So if you want to experience the mercy of Radha Raman Lal, if you want to really experience the blissfulness of Sri Radha Raman Lal, it is very, very important that you keep him in your heart and your mind always. Whatever you're being good at your home, listening to your parents, Radha Raman Lal, I am going to make my parents happy. I am going to do everything that they are wanting me to do for my welfare. But my only intention is not to make these bodies happy. My only intention is to make that part of you which is residing inside them happy, so that you can become happier and come closer to me. That should be the ultimate goal. Radha Ramalal, I feel like eating that thing which is not probably the healthiest for me, but I'm going to choose to eat something which is more inclined towards you, because I want myself to become something that is able to think, meditate, call for you all the time. These things, Radha Raman Lal, melts like butter. When you say Radha Ramanlal, just you, okay, I will eat whatever you say. I will, for example, just tell me, somebody comes to you and says, Rishka, I really love you. And I just want to do everything for you. I will do whatever you say. I'll wear whatever you say. I'll eat whatever you say. I'll stay wherever you stay. But please, accept me. So somewhere you'll have such, warm feelings for that person. And, oh my God, so much love. When you think, see, when you're thinking of this in your practical material world, these things bring smile to your face. Oh my God, somebody will love me so much. So that is the extreme that we all need to have towards the supreme also. That Radha Ramanlal, I'll eat what you like, I'll sleep early, wake up early and in the Brahma Muhurat and chant for you. I will read scriptures for you. I want to know more about you. I just love you. Trust me, I have seen that drastic, mercy of Radha Raman Lal once you start conversing with him and surrendering onto his lotus feet. So Bhagwan is saying a person who is constantly making efforts to get rid of the vicious circle of life and death by dedicating every action to Radharaman Lal is the most wisest person on this planet, because he knows how to get rid of this vicious circle. No pap, no punyas can help you to get rid of it. Only dedicating yourself to the supreme is that reason, is that window to get rid of it. The last slok of Bhagavad Gita, साधिभूताधिदैवं मां साधियज्ञं च ये विदुः प्रयाणकालेऽपि च मां ते विदुर्युक्त चेतसः. ये जो पुरुष अधिभूत और अधिदैव के सहित तथा अधियज्ञ के सहित सब आत्म रूप मुझ अंत काल में अपि भी जानते हैं, ते वे युक्त चेत सा युक्त चित्त वाले पुरुष मुझे ही जानते हैं, अर्थात प्राप्त होते हैं. So we need to understand. Now I'm constantly saying surrender to the Supreme, surrender to Radharaman, surrender to Radharaman. But do you think Radharaman ji is just that 12-inch deity who is residing in Vrindavan in Radharaman temple? No. So how will you surrender to Radharaman? How you are working to make Shri Radharaman happy? By experiencing the Virat, the Samagra, by making yourself aware of that elaborative form of Shri Radharaman Lal, so that you are not able to do anything wrong towards any form of Shri Radharaman Lal. Are we getting it? So probably we have jaggery. From that jaggery, I can make some jaggery like sugar. I can make some balls of jaggery. Probably I can make a juice of jaggery. So jaggery is the same but has different forms, right? The same way Radha Ramanji also has six main forms which we have talked about here. So the six forms are Brahma, Adhyatma, Karma. These three are the Nirgun, Nirakar, means those forms of Radha Raman Lal which have no shape, Nirgun. And Adhibhut, Adhidaiv, or Adhiyagya. These three are the Sagun. That means that forms of Radha Raman Lal which have quality, which has a form. So we will quickly know what these six forms are, and then we will move to Vishnu Sahastranaam. Please listen to it very carefully. So the first, the Bhagwan, the Supreme, is divided himself into these, broadly into these six forms, out of which three are those which has no form, and three are those which has form. So first is Brahma. Brahma means Nirgun Nirakar. Brahma means a body of energy which is responsible for the activities working of everything in this universe. There is some energy who is guiding everything so that it works in the right spirit. So that is Brahma. If we talk about it in elaborate form, there are three categories onto which the formation of God is divided: Brahma, Paramatma, and Bhagwan. Okay, so what is Brahma? Brahma means something, something. For example, if I may have to explain you, okay, wait, I'll tell you. Okay, if you are walking in a jungle, okay, please listen to it very carefully, little complex, but if you get it, you will be very much sorted. So if you're walking in a jungle and if you see that, far ahead, you see something coming towards you, something is coming towards you. So you are looking at, oh, what is this? A human, animal? What something that is there, but you can't understand the quality, shape, the feature of that particular thing. Then you keep walking straight, and then you come a little closer to that identity, that body. And then you realize, oh my God, this looks like a human. Something that you have seen the shape, but still you don't know the quality. Who is he? From where is he? You know nothing. So the farthest body which we experience as something is there, that is called Brahma. Some energy. We don't know what it look like, what qualities it has, we don't understand. Then second is Paramatma. Paramatma means something that is there, something which has a form, but we don't know what quality it has. We can see when that thing came closer that it is a form of human, but who he is he somebody from this village, somebody who's from some other country, we don't know, right? And then a third state comes when that thing comes much closer, and you see that, oh, this is my friend Sandhya who has come to see me. I told her that I will be going to the jungle, and she has come to see me in the jungle. So when that body came very close, you established a relation with it, and you identified that particular body as yours. That is Bhagwan Shri Radha Raman Lal. Okay, so Brahma, something is there. Paramatma, we can identify that he has a form, but we don't know the qualities. And then third is Bhagavan, who has a physical definite form and also has physical definite qualities, and who has a relationship with us as well. So Bhagavan has these six qualities. Where is Bhagavan residing? His elaborate thing. So first is Brahma. Brahma means that the energy because of which the entire universe is functional is Bhagavan. Number one. These first three are that form of supreme which has no shape and no quality. Okay. Second is Krishna Adhyatma. Krishna Adhyatma means Anant Yoniyo ke Anant Jeev. Now, do you think that Bhagwan is residing only in the body of humans? No. Animals, sea animals, trees, every species you see around you has an ansh of Bhagavan, has a form of Bhagwan inside it. So Bhagwan is saying it's not only the human in which you can see me and you can be good towards them, you can think of their well, but you have to understand in my elaborate form, I'm also residing in all the species that you see around you. May that be an animal, may that be a bird, may that be a tree. So I am there within everything that you see around you. Then this is also a form which has no definity, right? There is no definite posture or a form of God that you would find inside everybody, every species around you. And then the third is saying Bhagwan that my third form is akhil karma. Very important. उत्पत्ति स्थिति प्रलय आदि की संपूर्ण क्रियाएं, everything that you are doing is a indefinite form of Bhagwan. Every karma that you are doing is a form of Bhagwan. So we need to really, really understand. Utpatti means birth, Sthiti means the progress, and Pralay means the end. In these three dimensions of life, birth, life, and death, everything that you are doing is an elaborate form of God. So be very careful of your actions because your karmas are also a form of intangible form of the Supreme. Then Bhagwan is saying, ye gyan ka vibhag hai. That means these are the emotional aspects of my presence. So what are these three parts? Brahma, Kritsnam, Adhyatma. Adhyatma means me being present not only in humans but in all the species around you. And third, when you have this kind of outlook towards the world, you will never be able to do any wrong karma. You will never be able to do any wrong to any species in the world. And you will always be grateful to experience how beautifully this world is growing. This world is growing by the power of the Supreme only. So these three are the intangible forms of God. But now three tangible forms of God, Bhagwan is saying. One is Adhibhuta. Adhibhut means अपने शरीर सहित संपूर्ण पांच भौतिक जगत. That not just I am, me in this physical body is not just the form of God. God is not there inside just this human body. God is there inside all the human bodies. So you will never be able to do any kind of injustice to any person, physical human being around you, because Bhagwan is saying I'm residing within everyone. Adhi man इंद्रियों के अधिष्ठात्री देवता सहित ब्रह्मा जी आदि सभी देवता. So you can never say don't pay obeisances in front of other gods. This is an aparadh. I have heard few institutions saying that you should only bow down in front of your Ishta and you should not go to, or maybe, fold your hands or maybe pay your obeisances onto the lotus feet of other demigods. No, that's an aparadh, because what is Bhagwan saying? It's me who has taken these forms for the execution of this world in an effective way. So if you are somehow insulting any god, you are indirectly insulting your Ishta. Okay? अब example देती हूँ. If my daughter is going somewhere and if she is insulting somebody, so what the world is going to think? Is this the values their mother has taught them? We are also the children of Sri Radharaman Lal. And when we do things like this, then other demigods experience that are this the qualities of people who call themselves Radharamaniyas? Has Radha Ramanji given this value to all the people who are under his shelter? So bhaiya, please don't make your indiscipline bring bad name to our ishta. So you have to be very, very careful, because Bhagwan is saying it's not them, it's me only, in the form of, that is my Virat Swarup. And the third is Adhiyagya. अधियज्ञ मीन्स अंतर्यामी विष्णु और उनके सभी रूप, वेदानुद्धरते जगन्ति वहते भूगोलमुद्व्रते दैत्यम दारयते बलिम छलते शत्रक्षयम कुर्वते पौलस्तम जयते हलम कलयते कारुण्यमातन्वते म्लेच्छान्मुच्छयते दशाकृति कृते कृष्णाय तुभ्यम नमः. All these 10 forms of Krishna, all the 24 forms of Krishna, all the forms of Krishna, all the 1000 forms of Krishna that we are learning in Shri Vishnu Sahastranaam, Bhagwan is saying that all are just a form of me, the Supreme. So you can never say Ramji is better and Krishna is not better. Maybe Krishna is better, Narsingh is not better, because Bhagwan is saying, Dumbo, Krishna is one look of me in a particular attire. Ram is one look of me only. For example, you tell your wife, or maybe somebody, that when she wears a sari, you're like, oh my god, you're so beautiful, you're so nice, you're so good. And the moment she wears a suit, you're like, oh my god, you're so ugly, I'm not even going to talk to you, I don't relate to you. So you are not superior, my other one was superior. So would you think you would make any sense to that kind of a person? Bhaiya, no matter I wear sari, I wear jeans, I wear suit, it's me, your very own wife. So you need to fall in love with the person me. You don't have to, get complex by the different form that God is taking. So the same way Bhagwan is saying, all the forms that I have taken are also the form of me, one and only Shri Radha Raman Lal only. So Bhagwan is completely telling that we need to understand the sabagra, means the elaborate form of Bhagwan, which consists of 6 things. First is Brahma, second is Kritsnam Adhyatma, third is Karma, then is Adhibhut, then is Adhidev, and the last is Adhiyagya. These three explains the physical presence of the Supreme in everything around us, and the first three explain the intangible, no shaped presence of the Supreme in everything around, in the thought process, in the actions, in the inside the other species and beings. So we need to be very, very careful when we are interacting with the world, because Bhagwan is saying, if you are doing everything for me, so first you need to understand what is me in terms of my existence. So that is Bhagwan. So we've also learned the difference between Brahma, Paramatma, and Bhagwan as well. But we are very much blessed that we have a relationship with that one definite form, and that is Sri Radha Ramanlal, who is the supreme, who is the one and only most powerful, most loving God of all. So we are very much blessed. So I really request you all to learn. To read these 5 shlokas and understand the meaning. On this note, we will end the 7th chapter. ओम तत्सदिति श्रीमद् भगवद गीता उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्म विद्यायाम योग शास्त्रे श्री कृष्ण अर्जुन संवादे ज्ञान विज्ञान योगो नाम सप्तमोऽध्यायः. श्री राधा रमण चरण अर्पणमस्तु. So whatever we have learned from this adhyay, we are surrendering that entire knowledge in the lotus feet of Radha Ramanlal. Why? Because Radha Ramanlal, we don't need any knowledge to fall in love with you. What matters for us is that we are yours and you are ours, and we are doing everything for you, because the ultimate goal of our life is to have you. Ultimate goal of our life is to serve you. So if you think whatever is valuable for me to lead that kind of life that is going to make you happy, please bless me with that knowledge, and so that I can become efficient enough for you. So quickly, the second part of the class, which is the stotra, we'll quickly move to the Vishnu Sahastranam stotra. Please, I'm expecting you all to at least, you are revising every day what shlokas we have done. It is very important, else you'll forget everything. अच्युतः प्रथितः प्राणः प्राणदो वासवानुजः अपां निधरधिष्ठान् अप्रमत्तः प्रतिष्ठितः. अच्युतः, Bhagwan is free from all kind of vikars. He has no negative quality in him. Prathitah, jagat ki utpatti adi karmo ke karan, that everything that is originating, taking birth on this in this universe is as a result of the desire of the supreme. Pranah, हिरण्य गर्भ रूप से प्रजा को जीवित रखने वाले, that means he is the reason for from which the entire universe has originated. Prandah, सबका भरण पोषण, somebody who's taking care of the entire world. वासवानुजः, वामन अवतार में कश्यप जी के द्वारा अदिति से इंद्र के अनुज रूप में उत्पन्न होने वाले. So Bhagwan is the only one who has taken different forms, different times to fulfill the desires of his beloved bhaktas. अपाम निधि, जल को एकत्र रखने वाले समुद्र. भगवान is also a form of Bhagwan is the ocean. अधिष्ठानाम, उपादान कारण रूप से सब भूतों के आश्रय. The entire universe is under the surrender or under the shelter or under the vision of the supreme. अप्रमत्तः, अधिकारियों को उनके कर्मानुसार फल देने में कभी प्रमाद. So whatever you will desire, he is going to give you that only. If you're desiring the world, he is going to give you that. He is never going to feel shy about giving you what you deserve. प्रतिष्ठित, अपनी महिमा में स्थित. भगवान is somebody who always stay as it is. He will love you if you are loving him. He will not even make you feel his presence if you are walking in the opposite direction. Bhagwan is always stable, and his way of stability is ye yatha mam prapadyante. Howsoever you will reciprocate with him, he is going to reciprocate back with you. That is the eternal nature of the God. So we need to understand that. So next shloka quickly. स्कंदः स्कंदधरो धुर्यो वरदो वायुवाहनः वासुदेवः बृहद्भानुर् आदिदेवः पुरंदरः. स्कंदः, स्वामी कार्तिकेय रूप. So one form of Bhagwan is also कार्तिकेय. स्कंदधर, धर्म पथ को धारण करने वाले. That means the road towards spirituality, the road towards the God is towards the supreme is actually held by the supreme himself. So Bhagwan is only the one who is motivating us to walk on that right path of bhakti. धूर्य, समस्त भूतों के जन्म जन्म आदि रूप धुर को धारण करने वाले. समस्त भूतों के जन्म आदि, that means he is responsible for everybody taking birth in the respective species or time durations. वरदः, इच्छित वर देने वाले. Whatever you desire for, Bhagwan will give you what is beneficial for your eternal journey. वायु वाहन, सारे वायु भेदों को चलाने वाले. That means he is the one who is there in different forms, a reason of execution of the entire world. वासुदेव, समस्त प्राणियों को अपने अपने में बसाने वाले तथा सब भूतों में सर्वात्मा रूप से बसने वाले दिव्य रूप. That he is there inside everybody in the form of चेतना, आत्मा. बृहद भानु, महान किरणों से युक्त एवं संपूर्ण जगत को प्रकाशित हो. That is one quality of Bhagwan, that he is very effulgent, he is very bright. आदि देव, सबके आदि कारण देव. अहमेवा समेवाग्रे, ही इज द रीजन फॉर द स्टार्टिंग ऑफ एवरीथिंग. पुरंदर, असुरों के नगरों का ध्वंस करने वाले. सो यू नो, इफ somebody is negative, somebody is like a demon, somebody is trying to hurt your bhakti, don't worry. That's a quality of Bhagwan, that Bhagwan destroys everybody who has a demonish quality in them. So you don't have to deal with them. Radha Raman Lal himself is going to take charge of that person. So in your life, if you are dedicatedly, thoroughly walking on the path of bhakti, you don't have to worry at all. Why? Because Radha Raman Lal himself is holding you. You don't have to get scared, because you know sometimes we fall, but that fall is very important for us to gain confidence and get up again and walk towards life. And that is the reason Radha Raman ji makes us fall as well. But you know, when you fall, even though mother is standing right there, she would wait. Why? Because she knows that my child is going to make an effort even after getting hurt to get up again and try to walk, and she will be so happy one day. Why? Because after falling 100 times today, her child has learned how to walk proudly through the path of life. So it is very, very important that when you fall, don't think Radha Raman Lal is not watching. In fact, he's watching you more closely because he knows that this fall is important for Adrika. She's going to fall this time. Why? This fall is important because after getting up from this fall, she's not going to fall for these people again. She's seen that these pits are dug for me so that I fall. But now I'm effective and alert. I'm not going to let you, do any harm to me. I'm going to be very active in that. So it is very, very important to make Radha Ramanji your buddy, your best friend, so that you never get deviated in life. He's going, when a mother has an eye on the child, she will let the child fall when she knows it is okay for him to fall. But if the child is walking on the road, she will not let the child fall. She will always hold the child in her arms. So, whenever you fall, just understand it's okay. It's good that I fell. But the day if somebody is planning something for you so that you get hurt by that, so Radha Ramanji is going to lift you in his arms. He is not going to let you fall for those people who don't deserve to be in your life. But you know what we do? Radha Ramanji is holding us tightly so that we don't fall. But what we do? We become so chanchal, we become so naughty that we jump in the hand of the mother and eventually fall in the road. That's what we do. We let those people know, you please play football with my heart. I love football. I love getting kicked. I love getting hurt. Please hurt me. I love you. Please tell me you love me. Please care for me. Please give me this. Please give me that. You become a beggar and the world keeps slapping you. It's your choice. If you are getting hurt by the world, you have chosen them. Radha Ramanji is holding you, but you don't want to get held. You want people to hurt you, and that is why you're letting them come in your life. You're getting influenced by the action words they are saying. You're a puppy. You're a puppet at the hands of those people who want to, when they want to make you laugh, they say a few words and you're happy. And when they don't want you to laugh, they will say two words of bitterness, and you will be crying whole day. How could he say this to me? How can you make your heart a dustbin? I don't understand. You all are at such an elevated stage of your life when Radha Raman Lal is guiding you. Have seen him, you are understanding the words spoken by him. He is guiding you through. Still, you are falling at the emotions, words, gestures of the world. This is not done. This is not acceptable. So you all need to understand that who you are. Gopi Bharatu Padkamalayor Das Dasa Anudasa. You are not that ordinary person who has taken birth in the form of a girl or boy. You are a Parshad of Shri Radha Ramanlal who has come to this earth, who has come to this world to deliver the words of Shri Radha Ramanlal. Hare Nama, Hare Nama. I am very, very happy that I really want to appreciate this gesture because today only I got a message. I think it's Adrika only who has started Gorang Toli. I was so proud of her. I can't tell you. I send you a video to Maraji also, bache. This is what I want, that you become the leaders in you. She has started a Gorang Toli in her city, wherein about 10-20 people have gotten together and they are doing Harinam. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, two people come, five people will come. People whom Radha Raman Lal wants to get benefited, they will reach today, tomorrow, or day after. But you need to tell, oh, I am not here to maybe go to the malls and go to the parties. If you go, that's okay. I don't have a problem. But I would really, really appreciate if Gaurang Toli is not just there in Vidisha, but it is everywhere in the world. Such a proud moment. I'm very, very proud of you, Lali. But this is what makes Sri Radha Raman Lal happy. This is what Sri Radha Raman Lal feels, that, oh, he also feels very proud. Say, hey, she belongs to me. You know that? She's mine. Look, who does this kind of gesture? So you all have to be very, very proud of your birth as a Vaishnav. It is not easy. I'm telling you, you all have done great austerities in your previous births, that today you are able to do prachar of Radha Raman Lal. You are able to do any editing service. You're able to do any service for the prachar of Gorang Toli, Nimaipathshala, Srimad Mahaprabhu, Sri Radha Raman Lal. Everything is one. So I really appreciate, and I really expect you all to become those leaders, at least in your periphery, so that Radha Raman Lal ka jo naam hai, wo ghar, Mahaprabhu ji has given orders to Nityanand Prabhuji and Haridas ji that don't stay with me. Go. What go? Where go? Go to everybody's houses and tell them that please speak Hari Bol once. This is our ideology. These are our acharyas who have done this, and we have to follow their footprints. So we also have to give our energy, our inclination towards the same goal that Sriman Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ji has given us. So that is only going to make him proud. Quickly, we'll move towards the last bit of the class, which is the sutra. It's a very interesting one. So I decided not to change my sutras in every class, because then I gave one sutra in one class and people say, Ma, you said something else in the other class and we missed on to that. So I'm going to keep one sutra in all the three classes. So what happened once, there was a person who had a routine of feeding these stray puppies in his locality once he used to come back from the office. So one day he had lots of work in the office, so he got very late till the time he reached back home. So when he reached back home, he was, very stressed, because he knew that the puppies would be waiting. Like my Kalu, you all know my Kalu, right? He's very popular in the class. So he's also, it doesn't matter. I reach Vrindavan afternoon, morning, at night, 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock. There would be nobody to welcome me, but my Kalu would know that I am coming and he would meet me outside the ashram. So, that's the kind of dedication he has for me, and honestly, even I have for him. Like, I call Vrindavan every day to ask him that Kalu has he drunk the milk or not, or he's okay. So, see, the people whom you will give love, they are going to reciprocate to you in the same way. So it is very important, and very important to take that wise decision. Whom are you investing your emotions into? Are they really your well-wishers, or they are just pretending to be one? So that person came back and he was like that, oh, it's getting very late. First, I will eat the dinner later. I will first go and feed all the puppies. So the wife said, it's very late. First, you please eat. He said, no, 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 I'm going to feed the puppies first because they would be waiting. So his wife quickly went inside the kitchen and she was surprised to see that the biscuits that they used to feed the dogs, they finished. So she came out, like, oh my God, I didn't realize the biscuits have finished. So she said, should I get chapatis? Chapatis they would eat chapatis. Like, they're puppies. How would they eat chapatis? They don't have taste for the chapatis. So you get biscuits only. She said, okay, let me go and find more. So she came outside after 5 minutes and she said that I couldn't find those biscuits that we used to feed them, but I have found these very rich biscuits, but they are not a lot. They are just 10 of them, which are cashews and almond biscuits. So we can feed them. He said, do you know how many puppies are there? She said, how many? He said, about 15. How am I going to feed 15 puppies with only 10 biscuits? And each puppy is used to eating one packet. If I'm going to give them one biscuit, how is it going to fill their tummy? He became really sad. It was like about late night, 11:30 p.m. Nothing was open. He became really sad. So his wife counseled him. It's okay, no problem. They're puppies, they're stray, don't worry. They will find something or the other for themselves. You please sleep. So she counseled him, and that person lied on the bed. But he was so guilty of not feeding them that he suddenly got up. He said, no matter what, I have 10 biscuits. It's fine. I will go and feed those 10 only. And I apologized to them that today I couldn't get you more biscuits. So, in that guilt, he went outside to the place where he used to feed the puppies every day. But to his surprise, the place where every day he used to find 15 puppies, there was only one puppy there. And the moment he reached, he saw that puppy and he was like, oh, only he's there. And he couldn't find anybody around. So all the 10 biscuits that he got, he fed that one puppy only. And that one puppy was so happy. Number one, why? Because he got better tasting biscuits, almond cashews. Number two, he got all the love, and because the person was already in guilt, so he was more cuddly and loving towards that puppy, and he made him eat all the 10 biscuits, and that puppy was so full in his tummy that he was very, very happy. That person was happy because if there would have been 15 people, he would not have been able to feed them, you would be guilty. But there was one, and he fed him properly, and that puppy had a bigger tummy and was happy. So he was very contented. He went back home and slept very well. This sutra teaches us an amazing, amazing thing in life. And what is that? That it is very much possible that sometimes people are very happy with the presence of the Lord in their lives. Why? Because He is constantly giving us whatever we are asking Him to give us. But there could be some times that when He is not giving us what we are asking Him to give us. And at that time, those people who choose to stay, those people who have the patience to wait, my Radha Raman Lal, I know you're not doing what I'm asking you to do, but I'm very sure that what you are preparing for me is going to be much more beautiful than what I think I need now. And those people who have that patience, they don't get parle ji to eat. They get those almond cookies to eat. Radha Raman Lal brings those beautiful, much more tastier, much more beauty in their lives. But those who left before time, those who did not have the patience, those every day 15 puppies with him, but 14 of them thought when he did not come at the right time, he's not going to come, and they left here and there. They did not get to eat that luxury cookies and did not even got that love of that person, but the one who chose to stay. So we need to become puppies of Shri Radharaman Lal. Little rude probably for some people, but very cute for me because I really love dogs. So become that puppy so that I am going to be there. Only Radha Ramanji is going to bring solution to my life, and my dedication in the feet of Sri Radha Raman Lal is never going to fade away. I'm going to wait. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to be there because I know he will come. He is going to come. Even if that person lied down, that urge of that dog waiting for him, that the emotions of waiting of that dog was sent by the dog to that person. That is why he was feeling so restless. He got up from the bed and he went out. The same way when we are always calling for Shri Radha Raman Lal, crying for him, screaming for him, always longing for him, he's also very much restless. I'm telling you, he will also, even if we have done so much wrong in our life, but if we are constantly seeking for him, he won't be able to sleep. I'm telling you. The moment he's going to lie down, he would hear Chitrakshi ji, he's going to hear Sandhya ji calling for Shri Radha. He's like, okay, I have to go. They are not going to let me sleep. He's going to come. He's going to love us. He's going to be there for us. He's going to give us those things which I think we don't even deserve. And honestly, he's already blessing us with them. I don't think we, especially me, I have done ever anything in my life to deserve all of you in my life. Somebody is living somewhere, somebody's from there, where I don't know what I have done unintentionally, that Radha Ramanji has blessed me to serve amazing forms of him only, which are just there in front of me. So I think he's already giving us much more than we could ever ask. So all we need to do to have Shri Radha Ramala, to have those almond cookies, to have those cashew cookies is just patiently have faith in him. Have some patience in your life, children. It's fine. People are fighting, people are going crazy. Take a deep breath. I am not a part of this mess. Radharaman, I'm yours. I'm going to be, if people are yelling, let them yell. People are fighting, let them fight. I'm not part of it. Be patient, have patience. If somebody is yelling at you, you're going to yell back, it's nullified. He has incurred a path, you have incurred a path, both of you are going to go to hell. What's the benefit? Somebody is yelling at you, let him yell. Rather, when Radha Raman yell, he doesn't yell as the person, he yells like Narsinga. Right? So that is, I'm telling you, much more scary. So have faith in him. He's gonna be there. He's going to bring solutions to your life. Just be patient, be good. Do your things the best way. Keep praying to him, keep calling him when you're yawning. Radha Raman, I thought, I've made this a habit of my children also. For example, whenever we even do choo, so some say mummy, some say some other words, right? So we all say choo, Radha Raman Lal. True, Radha Raman Lal. So make these kind of habits in your life now. So when you meet people, say Radha Raman Lal ki jai. Why do you have to say hi, hello, or say Radhe Radhe, whatsoever? Make sure that your natural routine is that you are calling him many times in a day, many times. So because as many times you are calling him, trust me, he's also calling you as many times only. So we all have to be patient, we all have to be very dedicated towards our very own Ishta Shri Radha Raman Lal, and that is going to make this life, this journey, the most beautiful, irrespective of the successes, failures, irrespective of the happinesses and sorrow. These are a part of life. If today we are experiencing day, the night is going to come inevitably. There is no way you can stop the night to come. But fine, the way night has come, the same way night will go as well. It's fine. That's a circle. Don't get too emotional. How, why, where, why me? No, it's fine. Good things happen, bad things happen. Good days are there, bad. We have good days, we have bad days. If the way we are happy in our good days, let's try to be at least sane in our bad days. We have that strength, we have that patience. On that note, we are going to end today's class. We have already 20 minutes up. I'm really sorry about it. And I will see you all next Monday. Please learn the next two shlokas of Shri Vishnu Sahastranaam. Really appreciate, doesn't matter how many people are there, even if two people are together and you have a Gorang Toli in your cities as well, I will be very proud and very happy with that effort of yours. And lastly, please learn Klaibyam Masmagamah Partha. So we have already shared the shlok of Srimad Bhagavad Gita with all of you. Please learn that. And I'm going to see you all very soon, hopefully. All those who can come for the Gita Jayanti Mahayagya, there could not be any bigger austerity that you can do on Gita Jayanti than this big yagya that is happening. So you can be physically a part of it, but also you can also be a part of it like through virtually, like online mode. So we'll be having it live as well. So you can on live you can see the entire yagna happening. So, and if somebody is coming, wants some arrangement in terms of stay, please get connected to the official number of Nimaipathshala. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya evacha patita nama pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namah. Shri Radha Ramana Lal ki jai.